What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the LFC Transfer Room YouTube channel. You can tell I'm not donning a Liverpool shirt today. I decided to don a Newport County away kit, which has just recently arrived in the post, so don't hate on me for that. Anyway, today I'm going to be looking at the predicted lineup for our game with Manchester City on the weekend. And with a few players coming back from injury, I'm positive that we can come back from the negative home performance against Brighton to impress in a home performance against Pep Guardiola's bold frauds. Anyway, let's get into my lineup. So in goal we have Alisson Becker. To be fair, Queeve Kelleher didn't put a foot wrong against Brighton. He couldn't do anything about the goal. In fact, he's one of the only, probably three players to come out with any sort of positives out of that game. I mean, you saw in the red debates afterwards how awful it was. But it's a no-brainer that Alisson comes back in after James Pearce confirmed that he was actually feeling better from his illness. At right back, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold and left back Andy Robertson. Despite their appalling performances really against Brighton, they weren't really allowed to get forward. Now here's the big talking point, who to go for at centre-back. And I'm going to go for Ben Davies and Ozan Kabak. Now you might be thinking, Chris, two brand new centre-backs against Manchester City, they've never played together before. But one's a left-sided centre-back, one's a right-sided centre-back. They were bought to play together, so why not just try it? This league season now is all about getting in the top four, and to be fair, I think we've been pretty solid defensively and we haven't really needed our elite centre-back, so pushing the midfielders that we've been playing there into actual midfield would be helpful. And having Davies and Kabak who can both play football will definitely help those midfielders out and the passage of play. So why not just put him in? That's my opinion. In the six, if he's fit, we love Fabinho, but I'm going to go with Gini Wijnaldum. Gini was one of the worst players on the field the other day for me, but he was one of the best against West Ham United, so that's the compromise you have to make, and I think he was really impressive in the six. Yes, there's the question of whether he's off to Barcelona or not, but I definitely feel that Gini still has a lot to offer in probably his last 6 months as a Liverpool player. That's only if Fabinho isn't fit. In midfield, I'm going to go for Jordan Henderson and Thiago. So I'm going to go for the diamond. I am feeling the diamond this week. And yeah, it's going to be Henderson and Thiago. Two pass masters, people that we will need. And also two players who are willing to get a foot in if we are looking to get a tackle against a very, very good midfield. At the top of the diamond, yes, you might be surprised to hear this, I'm going to go for Roberto Firmino. Now, he's been very good at number 10 things because that's what he originally was. And I think it'd be really, really good to get him back in his natural position now. After a few pretty poor games up top, he was excellent against Tottenham and he was really good when he came on against West Ham. But apart from that, we haven't seen the best of Roberto Firmino recently. I'm going to play him at the 10 because up top, we're going to have Salah and Mane. Obviously, Firmino can go into that false 9 role if we need him to. But I think he's better off playing as a 10 behind those two. Just give them a free roll. Let them run around, do what they want. Salah needs to just stop doing the same old cut inside routine. So if he sometimes goes into the middle or goes over onto the left-hand side to get a cross in, I think you just give those two free rein as to what they actually have to do, as long as they put the effort in, which I'm sure they will. So obviously this sees people miss out Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's had great performances against Manchester City previously. Shaqiri, who was probably the worst player, if not the worst player on the pitch the other night. No Fabinho, but I am very tentative that he may or may not be fit. So I don't really want to take that into account. Make sure you subscribe down below and let us know all your lineups that you would go for. But I think mine's right, don't you? I do. Anyway, we'll see you next time.